It's Wednesday, August 27th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 3 things to know today. Microsoft rolls out Project Ire, an AI that can reverse engineer malware with 90% accuracy. But attackers are scaling too, with phishing now hitting MSPs harder than ever. New research shows AI browsers falling for scams and employees spinning up unmanaged tools. Gartner's urgency warning on AI adoption is already being spun into vendor pressure, while XAI faces accusations of open-washing its Grok 2.5 model, and SonicWall, VMware, and alternative payments pitch new tools. But the real question is whether they solve problems or add noise. This is the business of tech. Microsoft has launched an autonomous agent named Project Ire that can detect and reverse engineer malware, successfully identifying an active hacking group. This AI agent employs a combination of large language models and specialized cybersecurity analysis tools, achieving a 90% accuracy rate in flagging malicious files with only a 2% false positive rate. In recent tests, Project Ire analyzed 4,000 unclassified files and marked 90% of them correctly as threats, showcasing its ability to autonomously classify malware without prior exposure to the files in its training data. A recent report from Acronis highlights a significant rise in ransomware attacks fueled by artificial intelligence-powered phishing and social engineering tactics. The Acronis Cyber Threats Report for the first half of 2025 reveals that phishing accounts for 25% of all cyber attacks, with a staggering 52% of attacks specifically targeting managed service providers, marking a 22% increase compared to the same period in 2024. A recent report reveals that agentic artificial intelligence browsers may inadvertently become a new tool for scammers. According to cybersecurity startup Gartner, which specializes in real-time scam detection, these AI browsers, such as Perplexity's Comet AI, are prone to falling for scams that human users might catch. In their tests, Gartner found that Comet AI successfully completed a purchase on a fake Walmart website, ignoring multiple red flags, including an unusual logo and URL. Furthermore, it opened a phishing email from a Wells Fargo impersonator and provided sensitive banking information without hesitation. New research from 1Password reveals that the rapid adoption of artificial intelligence tools in organizations presents more significant security challenges. A survey of 200 North American security leaders found that only 21% have full visibility into the AI tools used within their companies, with over half estimating between 26 and 50% of these tools remain unmanaged. The study identified 4 critical challenges: a lack of visibility into AI applications, weak enforcement of existing security policies, unintentional exposure of sensitive data, and unmanaged AI agents that could compromise security. Voice phishing attacks, also known as vishing, are rapidly escalating into a significant threat, with recent incidents highlighting the vulnerabilities of major companies like Workday and Alliance Life. At the Black Hat Cybersecurity Conference, experts noted a surge in these attacks, wherein perpetrators impersonated trusted colleagues to gain access to sensitive customer databases. In July, a breach at Alliance Life exposed the personal information of nearly 1.4 million customers, while Workday revealed that hackers targeted its third-party customer relationship management platform to steal commonly available business contact information. The group known as Shiny Hunters has been linked to many of these attacks, employing simple yet effective techniques to manipulate employees into connecting their Salesforce data to counterfeit applications. Small and medium-sized organizations are lagging in adopting cyber insurance, which could become a critical differentiator in the market. According to Arctic Wolf's 2025 Cyber Insurance Report, only half of businesses in the UK and Ireland have cyber insurance, leaving the other half vulnerable to an average cost of £90,000 from a cyber attack. Additionally, 70% of insurance brokers expect an increase in new cyber claims over the next year, highlighting the growing urgency for SMBs to address their cyber risk management. Richie Puckney of Asperia warns that many businesses mistakenly view cyber insurance as a simple compliance measure, which could leave them perilously unprepared. Why do we care? Microsoft's shiny new AI, Project Ire, can catch malware almost automatically. Great, but don't fool yourself into thinking Microsoft just solved security. Attackers are scaling too. Acronis says more than half of phishing attacks now target MSPs. That's you. You're the bullseye because if they get you, they get your clients. We're also seeing AI browsers falling for scams a teenager could spot, employees spinning up AI tools IT doesn't know about, and phishing attacks that can take down companies like Alliance and Workday. None of this is sophisticated. It's just social engineering with a new twist. And let's not forget, half of businesses don't even have cyber insurance, despite average losses near 90 grand. That's not optional anymore. Tools don't replace the work. Microsoft can automate detection, but your real value is helping clients manage AI risk, train against scams, and survive the inevitable breach. Governance and resilience, that's the game. The MSP's value is not just in employing tools, but in guiding clients through the risk landscape. Are your customers getting the most from their Microsoft 365 Business Premium subscriptions? Are you delivering maximum value while ensuring best-in-class margins? Nerdio's new modern work features let you streamline the management of Microsoft technologies like Azure Virtual Desktop, Windows 365, Intune, and Defender. Reduce the need for multiple tools, consolidate your vendor stack, and deliver greater value to your customers. Help your customers maximize their investments, free up your team for strategic tasks, and drive meaningful business outcomes. With Nerdio Manager for MSP, a single, flexible platform with mix and match plans ensures a flexible, perfect fit for you and your customers. Deliver solutions that achieve real business impact. Visit getnerdio.com to find out more. Okay, Gartner, pick one. Gartner has issued a stark warning to corporate leaders. They have 3 to 6 months to integrate artificial intelligence agents into their operations or risk falling significantly behind competitors. The research firm predicts that by 2026, 40% of enterprise applications will feature task-specific AI agents, a substantial increase from less than 5% in 2025. However, amid this urgency, Gartner's report also highlights the risks associated with hasty adoption, noting that while AI has real value, rushing into implementation can lead to failure, as evidenced by the fact that 95% of business applications utilizing AI have not succeeded. So I noted that XAI claims that Grok 2.5, its large language model, is open sourced. However, an analysis by ZDNet reveals that this assertion is misleading, as the model's licensing terms impose significant restrictions that conflict with true open source principles. For instance, the license prohibits using the model to train or improve other AI systems, which undermines the concept of open collaboration. The article highlights that while Grok 2.5 allows users to run, study, and modify the model, these permissions are accompanied by limitations not found in standard open source licenses. The situation, described as open washing, is observed across the tech industry, where companies often misrepresent their AI offerings to attract investment and user interest. As a result, experts urge developers to consider alternative open source projects that genuinely support unrestricted use and innovation. The General Services Administration has launched USAI.gov, a centralized platform designed to facilitate the adoption of artificial intelligence across federal agencies. This initiative aims to provide secure AI tools such as chatbots and code generation to streamline government operations, aligning with the priorities outlined in President Trump's AI Action Plan. At the launch, USAI.gov will feature AI models from leading companies including Anthropic, Google, Meta, and OpenAI, allowing agencies to explore capabilities and measure performance of various AI systems. According to the GSA, the federal government's spending on artificial intelligence has surged, with a reported increase of 150% in AI expenditures from August 2022 to August 2023, highlighting the urgency for government agencies to modernize and enhance service delivery. Why do we care? Gartner says you've got 3 to 6 months to adopt AI agents or you'll be left in the dust. Let's be real. That's nonsense. Most businesses can't overhaul operations in a quarter, and Gartner knows it. They also admit 95% of AI projects fail. So what's going on? Vendors are going to take this report and beat customers over the head with "you're behind." Meanwhile, XAI claims Grok 2.5 is open source. Except it's not. The license blocks you from training other models with it. That's not open, that's marketing. It's open washing, and so I wanted to follow up. And the US government just launched USAI.gov, a centralized AI portal with models from the big players. It tells us one thing: AI isn't optional anymore. If you work with a government or regulated industries, you'll need to prove AI capability just to get in the door. Your job isn't to chase every AI claim, it's to filter it. clients are getting hit with hype about urgency and openness. The value of an IT provider is saying, slow down, let's do this responsibly, tied to business outcomes, not Gartner timelines. Alternative Payments has launched a new application programming interface designed to streamline billing processes for managed service providers. The Alternative Payments API offers a developer-friendly interface that enables users to create hosted payment links, manage invoices, and track payments in real time, effectively accelerating the quote-to-cash workflow. The API features capabilities such as self-service key management, secure authentication, and detailed transaction history, allowing businesses to enhance their operational efficiency and customer service. The tools allow organizations to automate complex billing processes and improve overall workflow management. SonicWall has introduced 9 new firewalls as part of its Generation 8 portfolio, aimed at enhancing its platform for managed service providers and managed security service providers. The move underscores the company's commitment to integrated cybersecurity solutions designed to combat today's threat landscape, providing partners with advanced protection and simplified management. The Generation 8 firewalls include features such as built-in zero-trust security, a unified management console, and a unique cyber warranty offering $200,000 in coverage. VMware has announced plans to port its flagship hypervisor and cloud foundation suite to the ARM processor architecture, driven by customer demand for energy-efficient servers and the need to run artificial intelligence and machine learning workloads at the network edge. During the VMware Explore conference, Senior Technology Product Manager Rupesh Shimkrada highlighted that this phase development will initially involve porting elements of VMware Cloud Foundation to NVIDIA's servers, with a full release expected around March 2026. Despite the growing popularity of ARM servers among hyperscalers, VMware is targeting on-premises deployments, particularly for service providers. VMware offers an unofficial version of its hypervisor for ARM, known as ESXi on ARM, which has seen limited adoption since its introduction in 2020. The company is now seeking design partners as it develops the cloud foundation for ARM, underscoring its commitment to the architecture while acknowledging the challenges ahead. Why do we care? Well, billing sucks, and everyone knows it. Alternative Payments says their new API fixes the quote-to-cash mess with hosted links and real-time tracking. That's useful if it actually plugs into the tools MSPs already use. Otherwise, it's another thing you don't have time to custom code. This should be a hook for the vendors you use too. SonicWall dropped 9 new firewalls and slapped on a $200,000 cyber warranty. It's marketing gold, but let's be clear, a warranty isn't insurance. Read the fine print before you tell a customer SonicWall is cutting them a check after a breach. And VMware wants you to care about ARM servers again. They've tried this before with ESXi on ARM and it went nowhere. Now they're promising edge AI infrastructure in 2026. Maybe, but let's not pretend MSPs are buying hardware bets when most workloads are moving to the cloud, to say nothing of the distrust of VMware based on Broadcom's changes. Billing automation and security positioning matter now. VMware's ARM play? Watch it, don't bet on it yet. The job of the IT provider is to cut through vendor noise and focus on what actually improves your business today. Thanks for listening. Today is National Just Because Day. I think I can ignore all the other days, just because. I'm previewing some upcoming additions to the show lineup on my Patreon at patreon.com/MSPradio. Some new content is coming. Sign up now to get very early access. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.